the tissue system in plants. The tissue system has a three different kind of organizations. The first amongst is epidermal tissue system, ground tissue, and vascular tissue. First we talk about epidermal tissue system. Students, epidermal tissue is outermost layer. Mainly, it is a single layer structure. In exceptional cases, it is multi-layered structure. We can say in the case of tropical plants, it is multi-layered structure. In the banyan tree, adventitious root have a multi-layer epidermal tissue as well. In the epiphytic root of orchid, it is again a multi-layered structure. These are long cells having very less amount of protoplasm but large vacuole present in the epidermal cells. There is no intercellular space. Stomata is associated with the epidermal tissue system. Remember that. In monocot and dicot plant, the structure of stomata vary. In monocot plant, the guard cells are dumbbell shaped and having subsidiary cells on both lateral sides. Then, the epidermal cells are also present surrounding it, wavy margin like this, and cells are rectangular in shape. In the case of dicot, two guard cells are bean-seed shape in structure and having no subsidiary cell surrounding it. Epidermal cells having straight margin but irregular in their shape. In both the cases, guard cells having some chloroplast inside it. In both the cases, the wall of stomata, that is the inner wall towards the pore of the stomata, is thick, and the wall, which is the outer wall, is always thin. So the wall facing the pore is always thick in the case of stomata, and the outer wall is always thin comparatively. This wall of the guard cell regulate the opening and closing of stomata physiologically. In the case of dicot leaf, or we can say dorsoventral leaf, the number of stomata are generally more on the lower epidermis. So such leaf is called hypostomatal leaf. In the case of monocot leaf, that is isobilateral leaf, number of stomata are same on the upper epidermis as well as on the lower epidermis, and such leaf is called amphistomatal leaf. But in the case of aquatic plants, number of stomata are always found on the upper epidermis but absent on the lower epidermis, and such leaf are called epistomatal leaf. Stomatal apparatus is formed of guard cells, pore of stomata, and the subsidiary cells surrounding it. Now, another thing, some structure associated with the epidermis are cuticle, root hair, and stem trichome. Cuticle is a layer of cutin on the epidermal tissue layer. Cutin is an organic compound, it's lipid, and which is impermeable to water. So, on the surface of leaf, layer of cutin, cuticle is always present. In the case of stem, it may or may not present. But in the case of root, it is always absent as it is impermeable to water, and root concerned with the absorption of water and minerals. Root hair, unicellular elongation of epidermal cells. Students, root hair increase the surface area for absorption of water and mineral in the case of root. So, always on the mature part of the root hairs are always found. Trichome are multicellular, branched or unbranched structure, hard or soft, and mainly concerned with its function, regulation of transpiration, as well in some cases it is secretory in function as well. So stem trichome and the root hair are considered as an appendages on the epidermal tissue system. Thank you.